Sport Explained takes no responsibility for the actual amount of sport successfully explained in the following broadcast. Any real terms knowledge gained about sport from this broadcast is coincidental. No encyclopedias were harmed during the making of this video. Please consult your physician before watching.
Hi there, it's Sport Explained, the YouTube video scientifically proven to solve all of your problems. This week it's the Merseyside Derby, which takes place just 1 hour from now, providing you're watching this video 1 hour before the Merseyside Derby takes place. There's not much time, so start the clock. The Merseyside Derby is a football race between two teams from the independent nation of Liverpool, which seceded from the United Kingdom after a referendum and a convincing yes campaign led by Ringo Starr and Jimmy Corkhill from Brookside. It usually takes place between Liverpool's two biggest clubs, Everton and Tranmere Rovers. Often Liverpool FC are called in to make up the numbers, despite the fact that their ground Anfield actually lies outside the borders of Merseyside because of its height. The name Merseyside comes from Liverpool's close proximity to the Mersey, which traces its roots to the famous rivers of proud musical heritage and Scouse wit. Like all local grudge matches, the Merseyside Derby is a fierce affair, fraught with policing challenges, inflammatory banners and cruel songs about one part of a town being slightly inferior to another. Everpudlians and Livertonians will be fighting, sometimes even metaphorically, for local bragging rights, which entitle the winners to slap opposing fans with moderate force at all functions, bar mitzvahs and Alex Ferguson effigy burning ceremonies. Merseyside takes its place among other great footballing derbies like the Manchester Derby, the Kentucky Derby and Derby County. But the Merseyside Derby sits behind the Grand National in Liverpool's affections, although neither football nor horse racing can compete with the region's favourite pastime of making this noise. There's plenty riding on this weekend's game, with top Scouse lads Brendan Rodgers and Roberto Martinez desperate for points and goodwill after their key tactics for the season failed to bear fruit. Turns out there isn't a surefire route to Premier League glory to model yourself after Southampton or Chelsea reserves. One of the most interesting parts of this derby is the Mersey rule, which states that if any team goes 5-0 up, the other side are allowed to cancel the rest of the game and instead show a highlights video of a season of their choice from the 80s when both teams were good. You know what to do now. Subscribe if you haven't already. Why haven't you done it already? More Sport Explains every Thursday into your YouTube and then your mind, using eyes and power and internet. You won't be disappointed unless you have medium to high expectations.